What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode. This is episode number 4. I'm not gonna say too much for the intro because you guys already know the drill. If you're liking the video, don't forget to subscribe and also hit the like button, and let's jump right into the video. Okay, so for today we only have one pair of shoe going out. So as you can see, I moved all my inventory to the closet. So let me show you guys. It looks more organized, so I like it this way better. So that's the inventory for the challenge, and then those are my personal collection and shoes that I wear. So if you remember from last episode, we have these Olympic 6s. So we have these right here. Remember that we put it in the ice box. They came out a little bit better, and we sold these for $215. So that's a really good sale, pretty good profit. I'm gonna go ahead and ship them out right now, and then also later today we're gonna meet with someone and buy some Jordans 8. And after that we're gonna probably hit a few stores and then go from there. Alright guys, so we are back at the crib. So when I went there and I saw the shoes, they didn't look exactly like they looked on the pictures. So I offered him 100 first, or through the chat, and then he said no, 130. I said 120. I was like, okay, 120 because they look pretty clean. And now that I see them, I should have just stick with 100 because they're not bad. At least we got the box, and the original box still got the paper and all this stuff. And it's a good size. But I think we can get between 160 to 180. So to be worth it for us, we have to stick with just 100 purchase price and then sell it between 160 or 180. So we pay 120. It's still not bad. I'm not saying they are bad, but we will see. I think they are pretty clean. I'm gonna shoot for 200, and then if we get an offer for 180 or 170, I'm gonna let it go. Alright guys, quick update for today's episode. It's only 2 days later and we already sold the Jordans 8 Aquas, and we sold them for $180. So that was a really good sale. And I had them listed for $200, but I took the offer for $180 because it's going to New York, so that's still in the East Coast. So it's not gonna take too much money to ship them out, and we only pay $120. So after fees, I know we're gonna make at least $45, $50, and that's what I shoot for. That's my goal, to make at least 50 or more on each pair. Alright guys, so shipping is done for today, and I think that's all for today. I'm gonna be honest, this week has been really slow. We only had about 2 sales this week, and then no buys. We didn't buy any shoes. However, we did win 2 raffles for the Yeezys coming out March 20th, and we also won the raffle for the Jordan 3 Georgetown in the size, I think it was size 8, and then for the Yeezys it was one size 7 and then another one size 6.5. So those are pretty good sizes. We're definitely gonna buy those tomorrow. I'm gonna take the camera and record it when we go and pick it up. And the purpose of these videos is to, document the journey, turning $1,000 into $50,000. and you know, also to entertain you guys. But more important than that is to also make sure that you're learning something and getting value from the video. So I was thinking that for every video I'm gonna give you guys some tips or some insights on how to improve your reselling business. So last video I told you guys about the key things that I believe, in my opinion, that will help you do better and be successful at reselling sneakers. Now for this video I will share with you some of the things that I do when shoes are not selling. So first thing that I do is when I have a lot of watchers and also a lot of views on the sneakers, I send offers to potential buyers. So when I price the shoes, I leave a little bit of room to negotiate the price. So in this case, I will send an offer for about $10 to $20 less than the original price to potential buyers, the watchers on the listing. And by doing this, you have a higher chance that, you know, they will eventually buy the sneakers. Number two will be to cross list. So that means just basically, you know, take the shoes from one platform and list them in another platform. So currently I use eBay mainly because they don't have fees on sneakers over $100, so that saves a lot of money for us. However, I also used to sell on Poshmark and also StockX. So if I have a brand new sneaker that I can sell on StockX and they're not moving on eBay, I will cross list them on StockX. But also one thing to always keep in mind is that when you cross list, let's say you cross list from eBay to StockX, if the sneakers do sell on StockX, you have to always make sure that you go back to eBay and remove the listing, because you don't want to, you know, have a double sale. It might sell on StockX today and then you might have another sale tomorrow on eBay, but you only have one pair of that specific shoe. So always make sure that you are removing those listings from the other site or the other platform. And then last but not least, tip number 3 is to reduce the price on the sneakers. You know, sometimes we make mistakes and we buy sneakers that we thought that we're gonna do better and they actually end up doing worse or not doing as good. And that is it for me talking, guys. If you're enjoying the content and also liking the tips and insights that I'm giving you, don't forget to hit the like button because that helps a lot the channel. And that's it. I will catch you guys tomorrow when we go to the stores and pick up the Yeezys.
You was trying to check out one pair or both pairs?
Both pairs, yeah.
Oh, both pairs?
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Can I check the other one?
Yeah. The other ones, now the bottom ain't clean as these, but they still look good, Papa.
Yeah, that's straight.
They still look good, Papa, trust me. It's worth it.
How much you want trying to sell the Gamma Blues too?
Oh, my Gamma's gone.
Oh, they gone?
Yeah, they gone. I forgot to put they sold. I forgot to put that already that they sold.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Yeah.
Alright guys, so it is a few days later. As you saw from the video, we purchased 2 shoes today, and then we also got the Yeezys yesterday. And we didn't buy the Jordan 3s because at the end of the day, when I saw on StockX, they bricked. So they were selling for like $240, and you know, they cost after taxes, it cost about $205. So it was not worth it for us, so I didn't pick those up. But before I show you guys what we bought this weekend, I also want to tell you what happened yesterday. So if you remember when I posted on the video last few clips, we got 2 tickets, 2 reservations for the Yeezys Ash Pearls, and they were like separate locations and they were kind of far away. So for these, the size 7, we did pick them up. We were right on time, and you know, no problem with those. But then the other location was kind of far away. So I end up just calling the store and telling the manager or the employee, whoever picked it up, that I was running late and if they can please hold them for me until I get there. So, you know, everything good. You said, yeah, no problem. We're gonna hold them for you, blah, blah, blah. So when I show up, they actually sold them, quote unquote, sold them to somebody else. So then I got into an argument, not an argument, you know, I didn't want to make a scene at the store because I don't want to be a hypocrite, because at the end of the day, the store manager or the employee, whoever is doing the backdooring, they're just reselling just like me. So I didn't want to be a hypocrite and then make a scene knowing that these I'm just gonna resell them. I'm not gonna even keep it for myself. But long story short, He told me that they don't have the shoes anymore, that they sold it to somebody else, that I took too long, even though I called them and asked them if they can please hold it for me because I was stuck in traffic and I was gonna take a little bit longer. I said like about 20 to 15 minutes, but it took me a little bit longer. And also I was really pissed because the person in front of me, she got a size 9.5 and they didn't sell her size. But when I went and picked up my size, even though I called and told them to hold it, they did sell it. So I knew. And the funny thing was that the store manager knew that I knew what he was doing. I don't know if it was the store manager or the employee that was backdooring, but if it's happening while he's working, it's happening on his watch. So I don't know. I know he knew. So he was, being like, oh, sorry, sir, we don't have your pair, blah, blah, blah. It's been almost, an hour afterwards, and I have to sell all these shoes. So that was his excuse, that I took longer than the time frame and that he need to sell all the shoes. But the person in front of me, she got a size 9.5 and they didn't sell her shoes. They hold her shoes for her, but they didn't hold mine's size 6.5. So what I think, in my opinion, what happened was that it was a really good size. He knew that he was gonna make money. So either the store manager or the employee kept it for themselves, or they sold it to another reseller that, give them money, and you know how it goes, the backdoor and shit. But anyways, that's what happens, guys. So I'm not gonna sweat it. At the end of the day, we kept this size 7 and actually already sold for $330. I'm gonna put it right here. So that's a pretty good sale. We made about $80 to $75 on these. And let me also show you what we picked up today. And these are the Jordan 6 UNC colorway. And the suede is pretty clean condition. For these, what you can do when you have like a lot of lint, you can use either tape to remove it or a lint roller, the one that you use for the clothes, and you can take that off. And then, as you guys know, for the soles, we're gonna use the ice box that I have. And then after that, we can probably get 200 for these. If we do get 200, I'm gonna sell it. If we don't get 200, I'm gonna keep it. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Should I keep these? But these are pretty clean. Or should I sell them? I know they're gonna sell for 200, but I wanna keep them. And then the other pair, we got another Jordan 6. But these are the chromes, lows, I believe that's what they call. And again, these are really clean condition, and the soles are way better. This one I'm not gonna do restoration for it. For this, I'm just gonna sell it as is. It has a little bit of scuff right here, but we're probably gonna get maybe $160 for these. After fees, we get like $45 to $50 after shipping and fees. So not bad. And they both came with the original boxes, and I only paid $200 for both of them. So that's $100 each. And then these are the Yeezys, size 7, which they sold already for $330. Alright guys, so that's gonna be all for today's episode. If you are liking the series, please make sure that you hit the like button because that helps the channel, and also subscribe because I'm gonna keep dropping this series every single week. Alright guys, and I will see you on the next episode.